In this video, we're going to have a dome shave with HeadSlick and the Defender razor. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host, CDB. Thanks so much for joining me for another shave. I really appreciate your time. I also want to call to your attention, as always, there will be links in the description below for your convenience. Please check those out. So, what are we going to do today? Dome shave. Going to be using HeadSlick. To me, HeadSlick is one of Headblade's best products. This works latherless. You can also lather it, tongue twisted already, not a good sign. Don't expect a voluminous, big puffy lather, but it will lather. You can add water to it. It really works great. It is slick. It gets the job done, and it's not expensive. It's $10.50 for 5 ounces, and on our cost chart there, it's $2.10 an ounce, which is exceptional. I've had this stuff for a long time. I love it. It works great. Today we're going to be using the Defender. Now, these old green blades you can't get anymore. I don't think they make them anymore. These are old blades that I've had, still new, unused, but I don't think they make the green ones anymore. I think it's important to use these things like the Defender and Headblade and use a variety of products, because what we try to do in traditional shaving is bring new people in. And sometimes when you're using these products like HeadSlick or Defender, people will stumble in not knowing we're going to be using a brush and using traditional technique, and maybe, just maybe, they'll become a traditional type shaver. Now, this is just water if you're curious, and I'm going to start with a pre-shave cube. Don't need it, but since I have it, may as well use it. This is from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, and we'll sort of rub that in. It's absolutely not required because the HeadSlick will work perfectly on its own, but again, trying to use this, have had it for a long time, and these things are hard to kill. Great value, and they do work great as a pre-shave. And we'll just work that in a little bit, and then we'll dry our hands off and grab our brush, which is going to be the PAA Switchback 400. And again, so we're using some modern gear, a cart razor, and a cream that you don't even have to lather if you don't want to, but we're going to use it in a traditional way. And to me, it's all about the method. It's all about the method. So we have worked this HeadSlick up a little bit, and here we have our PAA Switchback 400. The knot on this is the APShaveco 2-bed synthetic knot, and I can tell you the HeadSlick is good stuff. And you can just put it in your hands and just slap it on if you want, or you can put it in a bowl and lather it, or you can just put it in your brush and lather. You can really do whatever you want with HeadSlick. It's a really fine product. It does have some menthol, so there's a little cooling in it. I'll show you the ingredients. I'll take a shot of it and put it right there for you if you're interested in that. But it is slick stuff and it is good stuff. I'm going to add just a little more hydration there. Why not? We may as well. And we'll hope to get a really nice dome shave today with the Defender, which I happen to know is our buddy Mateo's, one of his favorite razors. And there's some other bearded gents who have been commenting on the videos, and they really like the Defender as well. So you gents know who you are. And thank you for watching. And again, we use equipment like this sometimes, for one, because, hey, it works. And two, we want people outside of our traditional shaving community to watch some of these videos and go, hey, what's with the brush? Or what's with that soap he's using? Or what's with this, couple of different passes and the traditional method? So we want those people to find these videos via some of these products. And so if you're running a channel and you're a traditional shaving person, occasionally use this kind of stuff. It works. It works. Or at least it works for me. But if you use products that are out in the mainstream, you're likely to attract some people who maybe aren't into traditional shaving, and maybe they'll go, hey, saw that guy use a brush. Maybe I need to try that. Next thing you know, we got another traditional shaver in our ranks, and isn't that what it's all about? It's not about poo-pooing everything, all the gear that isn't traditional. It's about bringing people in to discover all the wonderful traditional gear, and more importantly, traditional technique. Progressive hair or beard reduction, depending on whether you're shaving the dome or the face or whatever you're shaving, using a brush, a good soap, good cream, whatever it be. You want more people to be doing this. And I hope that by using this stuff every once in a while, switching it up. You know, the Leaf is my favorite dome shaving razor. But I do enjoy coming back to things like the Defender here, or the Harry's razor, or sometimes the head blade, and knocking out some of these shaves. These things work great. I know a lot of people are anti-carp for environmental reasons, and that's okay. You know, if you don't want to use a carp because you don't want to deal with the plastic and all those, I'm certainly not poo-pooing you. But what I ask you to do, if you're a traditional shaver, don't run people out of this hobby, or try to when you see them using a cart. You know, because maybe that's step one. Maybe they come in with a cart, but they're using a traditional soap, or they pick up a brush, or, you know, incremental steps for some people is the way to go. So that was an excellent first pass there. The HeadSlick works great. I wish they made HeadSlick with scents. Like the scent on this, there's really not much scent to it. I think you smell the menthol a little bit, and that's about it. But it works great, and it is very slick, and it has never failed me in terms of quality. Again, I think this is Headblade's best product by far, better than the Headblade razor, and better than the Head Lube and Head Gloss and all the other things that they have. This just works great, and it's not expensive. I mean, it's going to seem expensive if you're used to buying a can of Barbasol or something for a couple of dollars, but this is better stuff, and it is slick, and it will get the job done. And also, let's say you have a traditional soap. Maybe you have trouble lathering. Give it a shot at HeadSlick. It will instantly make it more creamy if you want to. I don't really find the need to do that, but if you want to create a super or uber lather, you can do that with HeadSlick if you want. I don't find the need to do it because most of the traditional shaving soaps that are sold today are just so good that it's just not required. But if you're struggling, let's say, with lathering, you know, give it a shot. It does work. And I promise you, this is good stuff. It's slick stuff. It's never failed me. HeadSlick. I'll have some links below for Amazon for HeadSlick. Inexpensive, gets the job done. I always like to shave around my ear here first, and then just sort of come up and around it and get that area. Again, shout out to all the head shavers out there, and also the bearded gents. We have been seeing more bearded gents commenting, on the channel. Welcome, guys. And so if you're a fully bearded gent and you're tightening up your lines, or maybe you're just shaving the dome, welcome. I'm not one of those people that like to exclude anybody. We don't care what you're shaving. If you're shaving in a traditional technique, even like today, if you're using some modern equipment, that's okay. That's okay. We're not going to hate on you. We're not trying to run you out of the hobby. We're trying to bring you in. I know in the old days, and when I say old days, I'm talking just a few years ago, if there was a bearded shaver, even a guy like me that has a goatee, or what I like to call the bald kit, because believe me, if I don't have this little bit of hair, I look like this, a thumb. And I can't remember which viewer told me that, but he's right. And so that's why we have the goatee, to just add some contrast to this fat face. And so I forgot totally what I was getting into there. But anyway, used to be, if people had beards, they took a lot of heat in this hobby. And fortunately now, we're seeing fully bearded guys coming in, shaving their dome, or just tightening up their lines and so on. And they're just enjoying it just like everybody else. And so I say fantastic. And ladies coming in, they're shaving legs, they're shaving under their arm, they're shaving whatever they want, their face even. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Come on in, enjoy, have fun. It's a very good community. And don't be cracking on people for their gear. You know, if you see somebody using the Defender, Harry's razor, Gillette Fusion, no big deal. Let them use whatever makes them happy. Because I can tell you right now, this is going to be an exceptional head shave. And I'm not using a single blade. And in the traditional community, the standard is using single blade. A lot of people poo-poo things like the Leaf, which uses several single blades, double-edged razor blades in half. I am not one of those people. I am for you. I am supportive of you getting the best shave that you can get. And if it requires a modern piece of equipment, and for whatever reason, maybe your dexterity isn't that good and you have trouble using a safety razor for some reason, and maybe carts work better. I don't really care what the reason is. I welcome you. And so that's really what I'm all about here, is welcoming, folks into the fray. And I'm hoping you'll discover these fine products, and we're going to start touching up here a little bit. Technique that I like to use: just grab your brush, pull some lather out of it. I think I first saw Nick Shaves use this technique long ago, probably 7 to 8 years ago. Pull some lather out of the brush and feel around, and it works great. Now, since then, I've heard it, some people refer to it as lather mittens. Viewers of mine, I used to have the soap in my hands, and I used to smack them like that and make soap go all over the place. The first time I heard lather mittens was viewers of mine like 6-7 years ago. But since then, I know other people have used the term as well. And so if you want to call it lather mittens, you can. There's no problem with that. But essentially what we're doing is applying lather with one hand, shaving, feeling, and make sure we're getting that spot. And we're just feeling around. Where are these little spots maybe we've missed? Because we want to try to get what I call level cue ball, which is as smooth as a cue ball on that pool table, or any ball on a pool table for that matter. It doesn't have to be a cue ball, but since I kind of look like a cue ball, or especially I would without the bald kit, this is my toughest spot right here. It's not quite as tough on this side, but it can be. And there is residual slickness left behind. Residual slickness, if you're new, being the visible lather maybe is gone, but it's still slick. That's what we call residual slickness. And again, I think it's important to revisit some of these terms sometimes when we're trying to reach new audience. And use these kind of things. I mean, do it for a face shave. I guess I need to pull the old Harry's out and do a face shave with it. It's been a long time. I get a lot of heat when I do that, but honestly, I don't care, because we want to reach new people. If you use that Harry's razor and somebody's Googling Harry's, maybe that video comes up, or they're on YouTube and maybe they stumble upon these soaps and other products, and they go down this wonderful rabbit hole, which is traditional shaving. That is the idea, folks. More folks, adding more hobbyists. Because when you add more hobbyists, there's more reason for these artisans and companies to innovate, more business, it's just better for everybody. So don't poo-poo the things that people are using. Embrace them and answer their questions, and try to be a good ambassador of the hobby. If you can't, that's what I try to do. I don't always succeed, but I do try. Okay, let me rinse. That was an excellent shave. We'll come back and do what we call the post. Stay tuned. And all right, and back we come, and I am applying now. This is actually Thayer's Witch Hazel Cucumber. Just put it in a spray bottle. If you're interested in getting a spray bottle like this, links below. The ones that are marked affiliate links, they do help the channel if you order from those. However, I'm not asking you to, I never do, but if you want to buy the products and you want to use those links, I appreciate it. Again, Thayer's Witch Hazel will be a link below for that. So that witch hazel works as both an astringent, and it also has properties like the witch hazel soothes the skin, the aloe softens. It's good stuff. I use it every day on my face and every head shave as well. So today we used the HeadSlick. It hit the spot as always. It did a great job, no surprise. We used the PAA Switchback 400 with APShaveco 2-bed synthetic knot. Excellent. And we used the Defender today. Normally we use the Leaf. Last couple of shaves we changed it up, used the head blade, and today the Defender, which did an excellent job. We will close it out today with Floid Black, which is product of Spain, I believe, if memory serves. Tremendous scent. Really excellent stuff. One of my all-time favorite scents. If you've never tried Floid Black, I recommend that you do. I will put a link below for you if you are interested. Oh man, that is fantastic. Let's go again. Why not? Again, I like to pour out the back of the bottle as to not run it down the front. Most of these labels are waterproof, but just in case, I don't want to mess them up. That smells great. Level cue ball head shave, folks. That's what it's all about. My bald brothers and sisters out there will know what I'm talking about. Thank you, folks, for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I'm your host, CDB, reminding you, yes, you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.